Alright, I'm back in Colorado, fishing a little private pond with the Voodoo Mullet. It's kind of looks like a bluegill though, but first cast I caught one, so let's see if there's any more in here. Oh, some just waked on it. Got one. That's not even a terrible one, actually. They're pretty small, but that's second cast. Oh, real skinny. Shoot, he's skinny. Wow, guys, look at that. Private pond. I don't think there's a ton of bait in here. I think there's probably a few too many bass, but it's a cool pond. I mean, there are like 4 fish waking on it, so that's kind of cool. It's right in his tongue, so. Hopefully I can get a big one, but I don't know if there's really any big ones in here. I would assume that there are. Okay, come on now. Get out of there. This hook is just stuck in him. But yeah, it's just a little 3.5-inch Voodoo Mullet swim bait. There's some aerators over there. That's probably where the big ones would be. I've got a frog too, and actually I've got a rat on that time on, but I'll see what I can do. Oh, some's coming for it already. Got him. Dad! 3 for 3! Oh my God, 3 fish, 3 casts. None of these are that big, but I mean, I could catch like 50 today. I don't know how many fish are in this pond, but try to cast with the BFS setup. They're eating it. I think they're gonna eat anything, so. Well, that thing cast far. Got him. His sticker came off. I'm gonna try a popper, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna tie on a frog and a popper. Guys, there's a bunch of stuff blowing up, so. And it's kind of overcast, but I'm still just gonna tie on this chrome 50 splash popper, about 1/8 of an ounce, and it's gonna be perfect to throw on my BFS setup. I've got my stiffer bass and panfish rod today. Bass and, yeah, mostly just bass rod, because this pond's got a lot of weeds in it, so I need something a little stiffer to pull fish out the weeds with. Well, looks like I already am in the weeds, so. But I think I'm gonna just walk over to this, walk over here a little bit, walk out to this little point and see if I can catch some fish. Boy, these weeds are thick. Man, these weeds are thick. But yeah, just private pond. This thing's loaded with bass. I mean, I've already caught a bunch of them, so this pond is just incredibly loaded with fish. Got him. He swallowed that. Okay. I mean, none of these bass are very big, but oh gosh. It's gonna be a surgery. I'm gonna turn my camera off. All right, got that out of him. Wasn't actually as hard as I thought. He just was bleeding quite a bit, so my white tail on my popper is now red, but that's okay, I guess. So I got 2 aerators. There's some fish other than bass in here. I mean, there's obviously got to be bait because they're still alive somehow, but let's see if I can't just catch a couple more. Oh, one of them hit it. Missed it though. What if I fish it? Oh shoot, I haven't seen any big bass, but that's what I have that swim bait for. This is just kind of to get some numbers. I guess, I guess a big bass could eat this, but these fish don't seem like they've seen a lot of fishing pressure. I mean, they're hitting stuff just very regularly, so we'll see. Some's waking on it. Oh, dude, some big's coming at it. That's a little better, maybe. No, he's not. Same size, but there's something bigger waking up there. This is the 5th fish of the day in about 10 minutes. Not terrible size. Something big just jumped over there. I can walk around this whole pond. There's just a lot of snakes, apparently. So, we'll see. Something's got it already. It might be every cast. It might be every cast. They're getting fatter. Oh, so one of them just swam right off the bank. They're getting fatter though. Oh, that almost threw a hook in my hand. Okay, that's why I have pliers on me. I hope there's just a giant here though. I could see it being possible. There's a lot of dinks, but as far as I'm concerned, the owner of this pond has not fished it really at all. So I don't think the owner's fished it. I mean, more than 5 times a year. So fish are. Oh, there's a big one right there. There's a whole school of them. Wait, I want to catch the big one. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Oh, damn it. The little one ate it. Darn it. Dude, there's like 100 fish in here. It's a really small pond to have this many fish in it. Let me get the pliers out. This is insane. I've never been in a pond where I've caught. Okay, this fish is still right. There, okay, just ran up on my end, don't you? Come here, buddy. Get out here. But yeah, there were like 8 fish just swimming right out in front of me. I don't have my glasses on, but I don't think it matters. I want to get a cast just right on top of that fountain. Oh, that was big. Big. That was probably 1.5 pounds. Cast it that way. Oh, someone's coming for it. Someone's coming for it. This is insane. This isn't insane. I haven't had a cast or I haven't gotten a bite. That's crazy. It's gonna be an hour-long video of me just catching fish every cast. Basically as it hit the water. Basically as it hit the water. Genetics in here are interesting. Well, what's that? It's kind of cut up. That's weird. I wonder if they're bedding. There's a lot of fish in here. I wonder what the spawn in here must be crazy successful because there's like a ton of fish. Finally got my GoPro mount to work after I had to duct tape it while I was in Florida. Come out of there. Come out of there. There you go. They all just swam right back up to shore. Okay, that hook is like damn near in my hand. Oh, that almost went past the barb into my hand. So that could have been really bad. Gotta get out of there. Okay. Let's catch another one. Oh, as it hit the water. Okay, this is crazy. These are all pretty solid bass too. I mean, nothing crazy, but if I catch a big one, I'm not sure there's big ones in here. This population of dinks is really high. But hopefully there's just some little Hopefully, like, something weird eats it. Like, I wonder if there's catfish in here. That'd be cool. I don't really have any catfish stuff on me, but we'll see. This stuff needs to come off my line. It's a very weedy pond. That's why I was planning on fishing a frog, but I think this little popper is gonna get it done. Oh, that thing came airborne for it. Got him. Also a little, nah, he's not that much better. He's like a couple of ounces bigger than some of the ones I've been catching. Ah. Oh, please don't tell me that's in my hand. Oh. Oh. That was not good. That was really bad. Who's calling me? One second. I'll be right back, guys. Over here, I don't really know what this is, but let's fish it. It's like a little concrete pad and stuff, so right over the top of the fountain, and got him. Swim bait. Pretty big swim bait for a little guy. But let's get him back. Swim bait again. It's pretty deep in him. Well, if you let them have it for like a second, they swallow it. So, you know, it's because they're super aggressive fish. Got it out of his tongue. Almost it's going to his side. Come on, bud. Ah, I always just drop them when they flip, because I do not want to get a hook in my hand under any circumstance. Kind of tore him up a little bit there. I feel kind of bad for that, but what are you gonna do? Private ponds. This is insane. Cast over that. Let's see. Oh, it bit instantly. It almost as it hit the water. Hit the water, started reeling it. Something hit it, so pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Cast it over there. That was a hard hit. A bit decent fish, no? Well, I mean, relatively, I guess. They're pretty fish. They're all actually, I mean, only the first one I caught was skinny. I think most of these fish have never been caught before. The guy that lives here, I mean, I had to go through a lot of stuff to get out here, and I mean, obviously, you know, it's kind of a hassle to get out to this little area, but pretty cool. What is that, like 20 fish? Let's catch another one. thing about knocked my freaking socks off. About took the rod out of my hand. I wonder if there's catfish in here. I wonder if a catfish would use swim bait. That's how aggressive the bass are. I wonder. I don't have any catfish gear. But if I catch a bluegill, which I don't think there's bluegill in here, I would cut him up. Maybe. This isn't my pond, so I feel I'm kind of hesitant to cut up the fish. But I should have brought some catfish bait. Really weedy though, so I don't really know how I'd fish it. And the bass would probably just eat whatever I threw out there because they're so aggressive. Right through the fountain. Nothing. Oh. Well, swim bait slackening up on bites. The popper always gets bit, so I get tired of this popper time. That was a cool eat. That's the biggest one of the day. Not saying a ton, but yeah, you know, decent little guy. Pretty solid fish, I guess, relatively. But oh, sorry, bud. Sorry. He shook the eye off my voodoo mullet, so that kind of sucks. I can order more. They're pretty cheap. Saltwater bait, but small enough that it works great for bass. I could see a big one eating this voodoo mullet too. And it's light enough I can throw it on my little medium heavy, so. Jeez. Well, I'm gonna shut my camera off for this one. Alright, picked up the voodoo mullet again. Snook lure. I'm an airborne for it. That was cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them do that, where they come up like under it to eat it. That was kind of cool. Sorry, dude. Jeez, he shook himself off. You just gotta make it like really aggressive. Okay. Maybe the voodoo mullet is the best lure for today. The MVP. I mean, they're eating stuff off the surface like they're bigger, but they're not that big. Throw it out there. Okay, I think they're getting smaller. I think that they're slowly getting smaller and smaller, because this is another dink. I mean, they're all dinks, but this is a really that's really a dink. I'd say some of the ones we've caught have been solid, but most of them have been dinks. Super aggressive though. I bet you there's not a ton of food in here. So like whenever something falls into this pond, there's like a mad rush to get it. That's how I bet it is. Because this thing's hitting the water, swimming a little bit, and then they're on him. So I bet if there were bluegill in this pond, they've been either eradicated or they're very rare, just because of how aggressive these fish are. I mean, this thing's not lasting a second out there. It's a pretty big meal for such a little fish. Like the lure I've got on my BFS, I can understand this fish going for that. This thing, I don't know about that. It's a pretty big lure. I'm glad they're eating it though. Saw it disappear. Nothing. There you go. I knew something was going to come up from over there. Sometimes you can just tell. Surprising. Bogged down in the weeds. That's fine though. That's fine. It's a lot of weeds in this pond. Yeah. Just let it sink. I wonder how many fish I can catch doing that. Just throw it out there. Yep. See if there's another one sitting over there. Apparently not. This will get a fish. Looks like they're getting smart to it. At least in this little section of the pond. Something was following it though. Let's try a couple more casts with the BFS, and then I'll move to the other filter, and then probably the end of the video. I've easily caught over 50 fish, so. I'll really fix that. Oh. Apparently one of our fish was just sitting right there. Trying something there. You know, it's actually a lot like Oscar fishing in Florida. A lot like it. I like the fight, I just don't like having to unhook them. But oh, that's a giant fish that just ate over there. By giant, I mean over 2 pounds, so big for this pond. I'm gonna go over there, I guess. I mean, yeah, turn on the camera when I get to a suitable spot.